Our planet Earth is enveloped by a delicate layer of gas. This is our atmosphere. It stretches from the surface of the Earth to the edge of space, creating a protective blanket that sustains life. It's a protective shield that makes life possible. This thin layer of gases, primarily nitrogen and oxygen, acts as a barrier against the harshness of space. Without it, the sun's rays would be too harsh. The atmosphere filters the sunlight, allowing just the right amount of warmth and light to reach the surface. Temperatures would be extreme, swinging from scorching hot to freezing cold. The atmosphere moderates these temperatures, creating a stable environment where life can thrive. The atmosphere is a complex and dynamic system. It is constantly in motion, driven by the energy from the sun and the rotation of the Earth. It's made up of different layers, each with its unique characteristics. These layers include the troposphere, stratosphere, mesosphere, thermosphere, and exosphere. These layers work together to regulate our climate and protect us from harmful radiation. The ozone layer, found in the stratosphere, absorbs and scatters ultraviolet solar radiation. The lowest layer of the atmosphere is the most important for life. This is where weather occurs, and where we live and breathe. This is the troposphere, our home in the vastness of space. It extends up to about 12 kilometers above sea level and contains approximately 75% of the atmosphere's mass. Here, clouds form, winds blow, and weather patterns develop, making it the most dynamic layer of the atmosphere. Imagine you're a tiny speck, floating upwards from the ground. As you ascend, you leave behind the bustling life of the city, the serene parks, and the busy streets. You start to notice the air around you, a mixture of gases that we breathe every day. You're surrounded by air, a mixture of gases that we breathe. This air is composed mainly of nitrogen and oxygen, with traces of other gases like argon and carbon dioxide. It's this delicate balance that sustains life on our planet. This is the troposphere, the layer where we live, breathe, and experience the world around us. It's the lowest layer of Earth's atmosphere and the one most crucial to our daily lives. Here, weather happens, clouds form, and we experience the changing seasons. The troposphere extends from the Earth's surface up to about 7 to 15 kilometers. This range varies depending on where you are on the planet. At the equator, it reaches higher altitudes due to the intense heat from the sun. That's about 4 to 9 miles high. Imagine climbing a mountain that high. The air gets thinner as you go up, making it harder to breathe. This is why mountain climbers need special equipment to reach the highest peaks. It's thicker at the equator, where the sun's heat is strongest, and thinner at the poles. This difference in thickness affects weather patterns and climate across the globe. The equator experiences more intense weather phenomena, while the poles remain colder and more stable. The troposphere is the densest layer of the atmosphere. This density is due to the gravitational pull of the Earth, which keeps most of the atmospheric gases close to the surface. This is why we feel the weight of the air pressing down on us. This means it contains most of the atmosphere's mass. The troposphere holds about 80% of the total atmospheric mass, making it the most significant layer for weather and climate. In fact, about 80% of the total atmospheric mass is found right here in the troposphere. This concentration of mass is what makes the troposphere so vital to life on Earth. It's where we find the air we breathe, the weather we experience, and the climate that shapes our world. The air in the troposphere is never still. It is a realm of constant motion where the atmosphere is alive with activity. It is constantly moving, driven by the sun's energy and the Earth's rotation. The sun heats the surface of the Earth, causing warm air to rise and cool air to sink, creating a continuous cycle of movement. This movement is what we experience as wind. Wind can be a gentle breeze that cools us on a hot day, or a powerful force that shapes landscapes and drives weather patterns. The troposphere also contains almost all of the water vapor in the atmosphere. This water vapor is essential for the formation of clouds, which are made up of tiny water droplets or ice crystals. This is what makes clouds, rain, and snow possible. When the water vapor in the air cools and condenses, it falls to the Earth as precipitation, nourishing the land and filling our rivers and lakes. Without water vapor, our planet would be a very different place. Deserts, with their dry, cracked earth, are a stark reminder of what happens when there is a lack of moisture in the air. These ingredients, air and water vapor, make the troposphere a dynamic and ever-changing environment. Weather patterns are constantly shifting, with clouds forming and dissipating and temperatures rising and falling. It's a place where weather happens, where storms rage, and where rainbows paint the sky after a passing shower. Thunderstorms with their dramatic lightning and heavy rains remind us of the power of nature, while rainbows offer a moment of beauty and calm after the storm. The troposphere is often called Earth's weather factory. This is where all the action happens. From gentle breezes to raging hurricanes, all weather phenomena originate in this dynamic layer. The sun's heat is the driving force behind weather. It warms the Earth's surface unevenly, creating differences in temperature and pressure. These differences cause the air to move, creating wind and weather patterns. Weather systems like high and low pressure areas develop and interact within the troposphere. These systems bring us different types of weather, from sunny skies to thunderstorms. Clouds are an essential part of the troposphere's beauty and dynamism. They are formed by the condensation of water vapor into tiny droplets or ice crystals. As air rises and cools in the troposphere, it can no longer hold all of its water vapor. The excess vapor condenses around tiny particles in the air, forming clouds. Clouds come in all shapes and sizes, from wispy cirrus clouds high in the sky to towering cumulonimbus clouds that bring thunderstorms. Each cloud tells a story about the atmospheric conditions that created it. Have you ever experienced a bumpy airplane ride? That's turbulence, caused by the unpredictable movement of air in the troposphere. Turbulence can be caused by a variety of factors, including thunderstorms, jet streams, and even mountains. When air masses collide or flow over uneven terrain, it can create choppy air that makes for a bumpy ride. While turbulence can be unsettling, it's important to remember that airplanes are designed to withstand it. Pilots are also trained to navigate turbulent conditions and keep passengers safe. Convection is a crucial process that occurs in the troposphere. It's the transfer of heat by the movement of fluids, in this case air. When air near the Earth's surface is heated, it becomes less dense and rises. Cooler, denser air then flows in to replace it. This continuous cycle of rising and sinking air is what drives many weather patterns. Convection is responsible for thunderstorms, sea breezes, and even the global circulation of air that helps to distribute heat around the planet. Section 8. Life in the troposphere. The troposphere is the only layer of the atmosphere where life as we know it can exist. It provides the air we breathe, the water we drink, and the temperatures we need to survive. Plants need carbon dioxide from the atmosphere for photosynthesis. Animals, including humans, need oxygen to breathe. The troposphere's dynamic weather patterns also play a vital role in distributing heat and moisture around the planet, supporting life in a variety of ecosystems. Section 9. Above the troposphere, the stratosphere. Above the troposphere lies the stratosphere, the second layer of Earth's atmosphere. The boundary between these two layers is called the tropopause. The stratosphere is much drier and less dense than the troposphere. It's also much colder, except in the upper region where the ozone layer is found. The ozone layer is a critical region within the stratosphere. It absorbs most of the sun's harmful ultraviolet radiation, protecting life on Earth from its damaging effects. Section 10. The fragile balance of our atmosphere. Earth's atmosphere is a delicate balance of gases, temperature, and pressure. It's a system that has evolved over billions of years to support life. Human activities, such as burning fossil fuels and deforestation, are releasing greenhouse gases into the atmosphere. These gases trap heat and contribute to climate change, disrupting the delicate balance of our planet's atmosphere. It's crucial that we understand the importance of protecting our atmosphere. By reducing our impact on the environment, we can help preserve this precious resource for future generations. Section 11. Conclusion. Our atmospheric oasis. The troposphere, with its constant motion and ever-changing weather patterns, is a testament to the dynamic nature of our planet. It's a reminder that we are part of a complex and interconnected system, where even the smallest changes can have far-reaching effects. As we continue to explore the cosmos, let us not forget the importance of our own atmospheric oasis. The troposphere is a vital part of what makes Earth such a special and unique place in the vastness of space. Let's cherish and protect it.